What is going on? Let me fix my chair. Party people! I hope you're having an amazing Saturday morning. We are doing a little bit of a mini stream. If I can turn on this, there we go. A little bit better lighting. Because I'm actually having to go drive somewhere in a little bit. But it is Saturday, so I did want to get on here and hang out with you guys, answer a few questions, do what you guys want to do. We are like an hour early, like earlier, I should say, than we normally stream. So I don't know how many people are going to get the notification, but I hope that people do get the notification because I'd like to hang out with you guys. We have AJW, Jeff Ott, Bryson Haggard, certified T3 bot and moderator, so be on your best behavior. Hector Koenigsegg, SVW from Belgium, Yas. Aaron Walker, he says, man, just woke up. Good morning, young man. How's everybody doing? Josh, J-Dub, Auntie, Scott Kelly. What's going on, bro? Dude, Scott Kelly has probably one of the sickest 996s that I've ever had the pleasure of being near. Thing looks like totally track spec. The thing's insane. We're going to be interviewing Scott actually with his 996. How many people would like to see that? We're going to be interviewing Scott on my T3 Time to Drive channel in the coming week, probably after the holiday. So I'm stoked for that. Bryson says he'd love it. Brian is here. All right, guys. So I'm only going to be able to stream today for about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, and it's because I have a little bit of a drive. Marissa, certified T3 bot, and my sister says, did you pick up the present or no? Shake my head. I have not, but I'm going to mom's house tomorrow. So Marissa got me a birthday present, but there was a delay, and it's at my mom's house. So I'm going to my mom's house tomorrow. So Scott, everyone's saying they want to see your 996 twin turbo, so we're going to get some really sick footage with a few 996 turbos actually. So what are you trying to do, mini stream or something? Jonathan says let's get some questions going, dudes. Alex already is on point. He says assemble the Flat Moon Nation. Thought the rounders got you. No, I'm here, don't worry guys. We are flat moon all day. The moon is flat. So yeah, let's get some questions going because unfortunately I can only be here for like 20 to 30 minutes this morning. But what can I say, dude? I'm running 2 channels and we're filming all the time. God, what am I, an octopus? That's like a mom's favorite expression, right? I'm not an octopus because they're always running around. What do you think I am, an octopus? I'm not an octopus. Hector has a very good question. He says, what's the most difficult thing about collecting vintage watches? That's, there's a lot of difficult things, and we have 2 moderators here. TFT is here. If one of my moderators can link the episode, Everything I Wish I Knew Before Collecting Vintage Watches, that would really answer your question, like, fully. But right off the bat, what's the most difficult thing about collecting vintage watches is probably finding sellers. So trusting the sellers is probably the most difficult part. A lot of people don't want to do their due diligence as a buyer. They just see a watch that they think is cool, that they think they want because they've heard about it. So they buy the first one that they see on Google, and it ends up not working. It ends up with inauthentic parts. It ends up just being a total scam of a transaction. It's because you didn't do the time to find the right seller. That's what I think the most difficult part about collecting vintage watches is. Hector says #FlatMoon. YouTube commenter says, Yo Jory, longtime viewer here. What's going on, YouTube? Awesome watch channel. It's not a watch question, but as an eyeglass wearer myself, what are you wearing? Okay, so we don't mention their names because they won't sponsor me. Well, it's not that they won't sponsor me, it's that they haven't sponsored me yet. I get so many questions on these glasses that, like, they need to send me a check. So I'm gonna give you a hint. First name starts with a W, last name starts with a P. It's a 2-word full name company, WP. Hey Smitty already has it. He commented it in the comment section. I will not mention them on camera because I did so much advertising for them at the beginning of my channel and they still won't send me a check. Guys, you guys, please, all of you dudes that are watching this and everyone that's watching this on the playback, please write to that company on their social media, on their website, and tell them they need to pay attention to me. Tell them that, please. That would help me out so much. I will throw a party when I get a sponsorship from them. JH says, hey Jory, good day. What's going on, brother? Bryson Haggard, Certified Teeth Rot, says, met the dude that owns Dryden. Did he send you an inquiry regarding Microbrand Monday? I think the diver would blow you away. I don't think we haven't received anything from Dryden. Write to him again. Tell him that he needs to hit me up because they have not hit me up yet. Not that I can see, at least, on any of my inboxes. That fellow there, Certified Teeth Raw and Moderator, says, for the playback watchers who didn't want to wake up early for this vid, he's waving. So guys, we are 7 minutes in, so I want to say is hello. Guys, can we get some waves in the comment section? Hello to all the people that didn't want to wake up for this mini stream. You know, time is a fleeting thing. There's a finite amount of time in life. And everybody here chose to wake up at the right time to hang out with me on this live stream that we do every Saturday around 11 a.m. Pacific. We're a bit early today. Scott Kelly with the wave. We do this every freaking Saturday. We get a few hundred viewers a day on the live stream broadcast, and then we get like thousands and thousands on the playback. Guys, why can't you be here during the live broadcast? We want to see you live. But for the thousands and thousands of people that watch the broadcast afterwards, we love you. All right, don't worry. We woke up on time. You have life obligations. Oh, I have kids. Oh, I have a job on Saturday around that time. Oh, I live in a different country, so the time zone's actually really inconvenient, so the only time I can interact is after you've broadcast. Whatever. We love you anyway. Back to the live stream. Alex flexing on everybody. Bad Matt, Certified Teeth Rot, says, hello, future me. Francisco says hello from Mexico City. Dima says, this guy is so famous amongst the watch enthusiasts in Asia. I didn't know that. He says, lots of online chat forum are talking about how relate his points are. Wow, that's very cool. You know, one of my largest demographics as far as viewers is Singapore. So that's really cool to hear that. So I guess I do have a lot of Asian viewers, which is really, really cool. Singapore is a huge... Can we get a big what's up to all my Singaporeans out there that are watching my content? We do not take that lightly. We appreciate all the viewers, no matter where you are. But, you know, there's one thing that does bother me. Why haven't you sent me some chicken rice yet? I've asked my Singaporean viewers, send me some Singaporean chicken rice. That's all I want. It's like the best food ever. Can you guys send me that? I have such a large Singaporean demographic of viewers. Someone please send me chicken rice to my P.O. box. That's all I want. You guys have my P.O. box information. Send it to my P.O. box. I want Singaporean chicken rice. That's it. Is that too much to ask? We love you. Rick Green, certified T3 bot, says, hi T3 Kingdom, how goes it, Bryson, Chi-Town, TFT, all the T3 bot OGs. Hope everyone in the US is having a safe Independence Day. That is what I wanted to bring up today, by the way. Happy 4th of July, guys. It is a huge time for us here in the US because we've been cooped up forever, it feels like. And this 4th of July, things feel somewhat normal. So I hope that we have an appreciation of what our freedom actually is. Have some fun this weekend, everybody that have some fun, everybody everywhere. But specifically, if you do celebrate the 4th of July, have some fun, stay safe. That goes for everyone in the world. Have some fun and stay safe. But can we get some American flags in the comment section? Can we get some eagles in the comment section? Is there even an eagle emoji? Can we get some flags and some eagles in the comment section, please? Happy 4th to everybody. Love you guys. Please stay safe, but please appreciate what freedom is after we've been cooped up. Eagle emojis, eagle emojis. I want eagle emojis. I want eagle emojis, baseball emojis, maybe some hot dog emojis. Throw in that squirt gun. Squirt gun emojis. We all know. We're about it here in the US. And guess what? I'm not scared to say I love my country. I freaking love my country. I love being an American. I am so lucky to have been born in America. And this 4th of July, more than anything, I am really appreciating my freedom in the US. So, some steak emojis, heck yeah. And guess what? To everybody that's not American that watches my content, I love you too. I love all you guys. So I hope everybody for around the world has a safe, fun weekend. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. But I do a lot. So, heck yeah, guys. No configuration, certified T3 says, you brought freedom back to Germany. I'm still thankful. It's the Deutschland. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that. We have Yorsu from the Philippines. JoyJit92 says, what are you wearing? You know what? It's an early stream. Let's go ahead and do a little wristwatch check. Today, I am wearing a beautiful Man Cave leather strap. Shout out to Man Cave Leather for making me this strap in an olive drab, because olive drab is like my favorite color. I am wearing my solar, look at that, my SSC 081 solar chronograph compass. I wanted a solar powered watch today just to kind of kick back and chill. I love this. Love this watch. Nicholas Olfons is South Africa in the house with a dab. What's going on, South Africa? TFT says tea in the harbor. Hey, man. I like my coffee black and my tea in the harbor. Amen. Happy 4th. Zulu or NATO? Honestly, this is going to be kind of controversial, but Zulu. Doug Rosenthal. What's going on, Doug? Fellow tribesman, probably with the last name Rosenthal. We're probably related somehow. How are the Speed Cats working out? Sparco gear is usually really good stuff. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Wore them all day yesterday because I was driving around a bunch. And they are so comfortable. They're just very, 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 very comfortable. I absolutely love the Speed Cats. And stay tuned for an upcoming episode. So we're uploading an episode tonight on the T3 Time to Drive channel, but we're also uploading another episode later on. I just had something really, really cool done to the 996. I'm so excited. I had a new modification done to the 996, and I absolutely love it. David Houston says, okay, Jory, you teed it up. Favorites of American manufacturers. So this is going to be difficult because I'm going to blow your mind. There aren't really many American watch manufacturers right now. But if I had to have a favorite, it would be Wittenauer. Okay. Now, Wittenauer was Swiss. They very, very quickly became Swiss after being American. Longines bought them, and that was like the golden age. Okay. However, if I'm totally honest, I think dude, you know, after I started the T3 shop, by the way, I have a bunch of pieces that we need to upload at the shop, but filming has just been insane here, if you couldn't tell. And can we get a round of applause? I sold 7 watches this week. Can we get a round of applause? Thank you so much for the support, guys. Sold 7 freaking watches this week. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. There's still a few watches left at the Time Teller shop. My favorites I think there's 3 bumped up to the front home page, but we sold 7 watches this week. Thank you, guys. That's very, very blessed. Thank you for all the support. Some of you guys are probably some of the purchasers, and I really do appreciate that. So a little bit of a round of applause. 3 watches left. If someone buys a watch right now during this mini live stream, I will throw in a mug for you guys. I'll throw in a T3 mug. Okay, so ever since I started the shop, the reason I brought up the shop was because it's a shameless plug, but to answer David Houston's question, my favorite American watchmaker, ever since I started the shop, I realized that like Wittenauer is just, they were the best. They were the best. Their Art Deco elegance with Longines movements, you really cannot beat it. So as far as American watchmakers, Wittenauer. Amen. Bad Matt with the 1016 fund with the super chat. Bring on the super chats. He says 1016 fund. Happy July 4th. 1 day early. 1 + 4 is 5 + 7 is 12. 12 is not 16. Numerology is bullshit. Bad Matt has never not made me laugh. Thank you, Bad Matt, for just being part of my life. Thank you so much. Bryson Haggard says 1016 all day. Marca. Thank you guys for the super chats. Rick Green, certified teeth says, Jory, your dad worked for Elgin, the best gone almost US brand in Elgin. So, Rick, I know what you're referring to. My dad didn't technically work for Elgin. My dad worked with his own dad. I think his dad so my dad's dad was in the army. My dad's dad was in the army in World War II. But then I think he owned like a junkyard or something, and they did demolition and like scrapping, and that was in Illinois, that was in Chicago. And so then my dad, when he was young, actually helped demolish the Elgin factory in Illinois. How crazy is that? That's nuts, right? Alex with the super chat says Flat Moon Research. Every cent of the super chats go to the 1016 fund and to Flat Moon Research. We do need to expose the flat moon to these round mooners here. We need to let them know the truth. Joe Cool says, my dad's dad. You mean grandpa? Yeah, or dad's dad. It's the same thing, right? Because I'm just trying to be as specific as possible, right? Because most people have 2 grandpas, because one would be on your mom's side, one would be on your dad's side. So contextually, yes, if I said my grandpa while I was referring to my dad, people could infer that I'm talking about my dad's dad, but just to mitigate any of that confusion, I just said my dad's dad as opposed to my mom's dad, which would also be my grandpa. So Yeah, don't argue with me. I speak very deliberately and I know what I said. So, if you don't like it, leave. No, I'm just kidding. We love you. Darkstar says moon made out of cheese. Well, I'm not arguing what the moon is made out of. I'm just arguing the shape of the moon, which is flat. The moon is flat. Guys, hashtag flat moon in the comment section. We got to do it to him. Hashtag flat moon. John, Certified Teether Ross says, hey, Jory and chat. Would an engraving on the back of a vintage watch make you hesitate to buy it? So, as someone who procures a lot of watches for the Time Teller shop, it doesn't bother me when I see a watch engraved on it because I think it kind of adds to the history of that watch, right? I think vintage watches are fun because they have a lot of stories to tell. They've been on a lot of wrists before yours. They're nicked up a little bit. They're scuffed. They're just interesting in that way. Now, what I will tell you is that unless the person is very relevant historically, an engraving on a case back does hurt the value of a watch, right? So that is something to consider. But yeah, it is up to you. It is very subjective. So people in the comment section chime in. Do you hesitate to buy a watch that is engraved? Like, for instance, my Reverso, I would not have purchased it if it was engraved by someone else because I would want my own engraving. But for specifically a vintage piece, it's more interesting that way. It's more acceptable that way. Shutdown California Certified Teether Rut says many cheeses are flat, cheese wheels are flat, but also round. David says, "Dang, Jory, I was really wishing you picked E. Howard as your favorite American watchmaker, Massachusetts maker." Well, Waltham was also from Mass, and they're amazing. They're top on my list as well. But E. Howard, I'm not huge on. Waltham and honestly, Wittenauer, the best. Joel, old man, what's going on, brother? Happy 4th, everybody. May everyone go out and have them a banging day. Thank you, Joel. Hope that you and your family have a great day, and I hope that you guys stay blessed and safe this weekend. Bad Matt, Certified Teether Rot, has a very interesting hypothetical. He says, Jory, your head has been replaced with a Mr. Potato Head. Describe your new life. Well, according to society nowadays, I would not be a boy. Remember that a couple months ago? Mr. Potato Head. Can't be a mister anymore. So I guess I'd just be a potato. It'd be a difficult life for me. John, Certified Tito, says, is your dad's dad still your grandpa if you marry your sister? Oh my god. Get that out of here, guys. We don't talk about that. It's disgusting. My dad's dad moon was flat. We'd still be spuddies. You're my best spuddy. Jeffrey says, running late to the party from Virginia, I do declare. Love Virginia. Been to Williamsburg a bunch. Too humid. That's coming from a New Englander. Virginia is too humid. So on the flat moon live potato people. Not exactly. Reptilians live there. We all know that. Chi-Town. Jory's not Mr. Potato Head. Jory is now Potato Beard. Mike K, what would be your one watch collection? People ask me this all the time, and I honestly don't think it's ever changed. Probably my Rolex 1500. I think the Rolex 1500 is like perfect. It's water resistant, it's elegant, it's sporty, looks good on a bunch of straps. It has a date complication. It's a Rolex. Hey. Well under 40 millimeters. It's not gargantuan. You can get it in precious metal. Like seriously, you can get it in solid gold or stainless steel. My one watch collection would be the Rolex 1500. Bada bing, bada boom. Roar of the Tiger. May I assume if you came across a reverse engraved to George S. Patton? That's not so bad. No, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Sunrise Beaches, why do you like the 996 instead of the 997? So I don't dislike the 997. The crazy thing now is that 996 prices on some have overtaken some 997 prices. But for the most part, the 996 is more attainable. Here's why I chose the 996, and I actually made an episode about this. If one of my moderators wants to link the episode all about my 996, the reason I went with the 996 is because that was my poster car. I literally had a poster of the 996 that I bought, ended up buying 30 years later, on my wall. I had a 996 Carrera on the wall of my bedroom growing up, and I had a Lamborghini Diablo poster next to it. And I can't yet get a Lamborghini Diablo. So, yeah, the 996 with the funky headlights, the GT1 headlights, like that was the car that I thought was the coolest. So, yeah, I mean, what was I? Like 9 years old then? So 20-something years later, I was able to get one. So that's just, yeah, it's my poster car. Chi-Town, amen. Rising tides lift ships, lift all ships. The 996 will get more expensive as other 911s become unaffordable. Well, it's already happening. It's already happening. You don't feel the 996 is too slow? No. The 996 is faster than I can reasonably drive it. You understand that. A car doesn't need to have a billion horsepower to be quick, right? Like I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I'm like some fast and furious driver. The car is much faster than I can drive. It exceeds my driver's ability. And I've actually made it faster with the IPD Plenum and with the Softronic tune. So that car is fast. What would be my commuter car? My STI. My Subaru STI is my daily driver. And it's a fun one. Wow, some very good comments. One second. Jesse Bear, certified $2. Greetings from the Finger Lakes, New York. Thoughts on the Orient Star? Let's take a look. What wall clocks do I recommend? Probably a Seiko one, and don't put batteries in it. That's what I do. Which Orient Star? So I'm assuming you want the dress watch with the power reserve indicator at the 12 o'clock. I've always liked this one. They've been rising in price though, but I think it's a lot of watch even at that $400 price point. Chi-Town, and no folks, Jory didn't slam the suspension on his STI. Thank you! If you had to choose one, would you keep your watch collection or your 996? Both, because I'm able to keep both now, so that's going to be my choice forever. But for the sake of the hypothetical, would I keep the 911 or my watches? My watches. I'm a watch guy. I'm the time teller, dude. So, yeah. Nicholas Oliphant with another this or that question. Do you prefer German-made cars or Japanese-made? That's very interesting because I've owned both, right? And I currently do own both. It's very difficult to say, dude. Because I absolutely love Japanese cars. I absolutely love Japanese cars. But when I've grown up in the 911 being the pinnacle of automotive design for me, I gotta pick American. Woo! Jeep Rubicon, baby! Yeah! I'm picking American. That's right. Mopar or no car. I'll tell you what. Mopar or no car, baby. Woo! I got a Jeep, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No configuration. How difficult can it be to say Germany? Honestly, dude, I love German cars, man. That's the truth. I absolutely love German cars. I'm not a huge BMW guy, so that's yeah. I'm gonna be honest. BMW. I'm a Mercedes guy. All right. BMW is just BMW is a car company that's trying to be Mercedes and not as well. Did I ever test drive a Tesla? I've been in Teslas. I have not test driven a Tesla yet, but Connie and I are going to be test driving a Tesla here soon. Hint, hint. That's what Connie wants. So we're going to be test driving a Tesla soon. Mopar or no car? BMWs ain't what they used to be. Yeah, thank you, Chi-Town. BMW equals Mutant Kidney Grill Corporate. Like, what is with these grills? Why did they think those bucktooth grills would be a good idea? One of these new BMW, I think it was a 3 Series, with the huge grill was driving behind me while I was in my 911. Obviously, he's going to be behind me because he's in a BMW, I'm in a Porsche. So he was behind me, and I was looking in my rearview mirror, and he had the license plate on the front, and the only place you can put the license plate on them is like right smack dab in the middle of those enormous grills. So it totally ruins the line. Like, they were going for these big, almost like Batman animated series grills, and then when you slap that license plate on the front, it just makes it look even worse. I hate it. I hate it. John says those grills are truck-like. They are ugly, man. David Houston says Nissan GTR, the only car that tempts me to flirt with death. I've driven an R35 a few times, and yeah, those things are absolute weapons, dude. Jory, you need the car from Initial D to round out your collection. An A6! I've driven... excuse me, I haven't driven. I've been in a replica of that car, of the 8.6 from the Akina Speedstars. And yeah, so cool. So cool. I actually, on my Instagram, I'll have to repost it. I have a very old picture from, I think it's like 2014, of me standing next to it. It is so cool. It was at an anime convention. Sunrise, do you like the 993? Yeah, of course. My dad owned a few of them, actually. My dad owned a few 993s when I was growing up. I love the 993. EV is the future? Yeah, hope not. Jonathan, hey Jory, do you like any of the Speedmaster racing models? I never really hear you talk about them. Yes and no. You know the kind of gunmetal one with yellow? Speedmaster Racing looks really, really cool. I was a fan of that one. The kind of gunmetal, very, very dark matte with the yellow. I think it has like kind of a sandwich dial, almost. That one's really cool. It came out like 5 or 6 years ago, though. Batman, certified to Drawer, have you considered mounting your YouTube plaque as a hood ornament so you can flex while you flex? Mark, not the Schumacher. Not the Schumacher one. I know which one you're talking about, but there's one that is not the Schumacher one. Let me see if I can see it. It's not the fully yellow dial one. Where is it? Is this the one that I wanted a while ago? I don't know if it is. But this isn't the Schumacher one. It also does not have a sandwich dial, so I don't know what I was saying. It was this one. By the way, I'm not affiliated with Joma Shop. I'm just using that link to show you the one I was talking about. Yeah. Chi-Town, do you get the blow-off valve whoosh and wastegate chatter from your STI? Yes, but it's not. I don't have an aftermarket blow-off valve, so it's not like obnoxiously like. But I do get that when I shift, and then the best part though about that engine is the I get some vicious backfire sometimes. So that is probably the best. Every time that happens, I'm just grinning like an idiot. I'll lay off the gas or I'll downshift, and then I just hear like these like little pops and crackles. And sometimes it's just one big bang, which is the best. Steven Ritter says, hey man, thanks for all your content. Love playing your videos while I'm working. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. And in any way, if I can entertain you guys, then my work here, all the stress of filming is all worth it. Joma Shop link, the time smeller is a smell out. SVW question topic, do you have an internet? Do you have interest in designer clothes, bags, etc.? Let me show you something. This is going to answer your question. I am wearing a t-shirt right now that says Make 7 and the back says Up Yours. Does that answer your question? Do you think I like designer clothes? No, dude. I'm literally wearing a Make 7 Up Yours shirt right now. So, and I wear this at the gym all the time and people crack up. Yo, can we get a hashtag Still Jax in the comment section? Because, oh yeah. Because I am still bigger than you. How long are we on? 38 minutes. Okay, I actually do have to go. So guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm a Vapex stan. Hashtag Vapex. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. This was a little mini stream, but I didn't want to... that was clear enough. I do have to go on a little drive right now, but thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it, and absolutely love you guys. You could have been here. You could have been anywhere, I should say, during this Saturday morning, but you chose to hang out with me, and I really do appreciate that. Guys, please, if you take one thing away from today, get out of your comfort zone. Tell someone you love them. Tell yourself you love yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. And just stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed, I promise. I'm going to kick off the love here. I love you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for my support, or your support of my channel, I should say. We sold a bunch of watches this week, and we couldn't have done it without you. I hope you're enjoying the content on both channels. To all my fellow Americans out there, please have a safe, blessed 4th of July, and after 2020, you know, I hope things are put in perspective, and I hope we can really appreciate what freedom means for us this year. So, yeah, guys, I love you. I will see you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. People want to flex. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. And always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Love you guys.